Oh my god, it's Sunday. What's up? It's Marshall. How's it going, everyone? Oh, dude, I'm not sitting in the middle. I gotta scoot over. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thanks for joining me here tonight for a live stream. Give a couple shout outs in the chat. We got EchoCraft in the house. We got DocScots in the house. Thank you, gentlemen, for joining. Appreciate you guys being here, of course. So yeah, special live stream here tonight. We're gonna be looking at this guy. This is the IK Multimedia UNO. I just got this the other day, and so I figured we'd kind of go through and do some preset demos, talk about this synth a little bit. It's a 2 oscillator mono synthesizer, the 16-step sequencer. Believe it's got an arpeggiator in here, a couple of LFOs. The only kind of disappointing thing I think about this is that to get to the full ADSR of the LFOs and those types of things, and some of the envelopes and stuff, you need to have access to the editor, which isn't available till next month. So I guess when that comes out, maybe we'll take another look at it. So for right now, we'll just kind of look at the front panel, listen to some of the sounds, and kind of play around with it a little bit. So far, I really dig it. I think it sounds good. It's $200, guys. It's super cheap, and I can't really pass that up. So it can be battery powered or powered over USB, which is nice. So right now I'm just going over USB for power, and you can also control MIDI that way. Or they have these little things, similar to, I think the BeatStep Pro has these little 2.5 millimeter jacks to 5-pin MIDI. It's kind of a shame. I wish they were full size, but again, keeps the size down, which is nice. And you can kind of see a boutique here to see the size in like my hand. Like, it's pretty small. It's not big at all. Super lightweight. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed. It's also made in Italy, which is nice to see something that's not made in China that costs this much. So yeah. So anyways, let's take a look. Let's see, what do I have here? Oh, the other thing is it's a lot of membrane stuff. You've got 4 control knobs here, and depending on what you want to do, you've got your oscillator section here, filter section, envelope, and LFO. And then there's these kind of hardwired. Sorry about my phone, guys. It's getting a million emails right now. There's like pre-assigned effects controls, I guess, or performance controls. So there's drive, scoop, vibrato, wah, and trem. So anyway, we'll kind of let's just hear how it sounds real quick. So make sure I'm not too loud here. It's really responsive to the touch here, which I dig. And then let's see. So you've got a dedicated cutoff knob here for the filter. Then if you want to control resonance, you've got to select the bank. And let's just do some filter sweeps here. Hear any stepping at all in this. So let's crank some of this resonance up a little bit here and see what that does. So mind your ears. Some nice sing-songiness. So that's like 75% resonance. I'm going to crank it all the way and just see what that sounds like. Ooh, I can already hear it distorting like crazy. So let me just turn some volumes down here. Yeah, it sounds pretty nice, I think. I'm still clipping, guys, so I'm sorry. Let me come down a little bit more. It's nice and smooth. I think that's pretty sweet. So presets, get to the presets. You get a preset button, and you can kind of up and down the buttons here. There's 100 of them in here, so let's just start with number 1. I think that was actually the one that we were on. Okay, so that's nice. Let's go to the next one. So that's pretty nice. And I do have this hooked up in Ableton right now, so I can actually play on the keys over here. And you can see as I play, you get little note indicators there. As long as it's within the octave that's shown here. So yeah, I dig that. So step sequencer, let's just play this. I think these are assignable per patch. I don't know 100%. I need to read the manual still. I've only had this, like I said, like a day, and I've only kind of just done some rudimentary playing around, getting it hooked up and everything. But let's just play some of these sequences here. So, and then if we switch back to patch 1, it's definitely got a different pattern there, so. And there is like a drive circuit in here. It's an almost a 303 type sound in that. Alright, so let's check out some more patches here. Let's try some of these. So these are like pre-assigned things here. So you can hear some vibrato in that. So that's kind of nice. I'd be interested to see what options you have access to with the editor, to be honest with you, because there's probably quite a bit more we could do in the editor. And I'm wondering if like amounts of these types of things can be changed. We could do some modulation routings, because that's one thing I'm not really sure how you do. It's just got these assigned here. So you have your LFO here, and it's got, you know, filter, pitch, rate, and wave. So you can change the waveform as a sine, triangle 1. Soup, I'm guessing super. I'm not sure what that is. Square, random. And you have a tempo here. Goes up to 299. We'll turn down to a more reasonable level here. So, and it is a multi-mode filter. There's low pass, high pass, band pass. Let's see, can we change? Yeah, so here's the mode. I keep wanting to touch this as resonance, but you have to come over here for resonance. So this probably has some LFO on the filter. totally messing this up. Yeah, that sounds good. So it has a delay section on here. So let's just look at that. So this patch has some delay on it. Let's play this some more. See if we can play with this. So time. And you use the up and down arrows to change that. So we want to go turn the time to 0. See how high it goes. So 127. It's kind of a subtle thing. So yeah, that's kind of a nice little thing. A little bit of delay in here. And then we'll go back to preset. This bandpass sounds pretty good, I think. So Echo Craft's wanting a drum beat. Yeah, let's put a drum beat on here. We can come over to our handy dandy computer where I have Ableton set up, and we could just toss in let's see, let's go to the trusty old Kick 2 plugin. Where is Kick 2? It's in here. And we'll just sequence a 4/4 and make sure this isn't going to blow my ears out. See, and I'm at 130. Let's clock this to, let's go 125. I'm sorry guys, my connection here is not very good. I hate these little 1/8" jacks. And we can probably sync this in Ableton by going into here, going into preferences, and I believe if we sync it like that, will that work? And then if we play, I can't remember if it's remote. Might be on the input side. See, I have it locked to this. Can I stop this now? No. So the problem when you do this is you lose the control of the transport. I'll have to play around with that and see if I could figure out, because I did this with the boutiques where you can slave the boutique to the Ableton clock and it will start the sequencer running when you start playing a clip or something. So I'm not really sure how that's done in here right now, but that'll be a necessity for using this, I'm sure. Alright, so anyway, back to the goodness here. Let's check out some more patches. Sorry, this thing keeps distorting, so I'm going to crank it up. And here. I don't know, I'm pretty impressed with this whole thing, guys, and again, for $200. Percussion sound stuff here. we want to clear this. Oh, are these banks? These might be banks. This isn't happy with me because I'm probably not doing something correctly here. Percussion. Yeah, I don't know, guys. This is pretty slick. Now, if we want to change our envelopes, let's get in here. So you only have attack decay and attack release. To get into full ADSR, you need that software, but let's see what we can do with this here. So that's full attack. Let's check the oscillators. So VCO 1 and 2. And we can select our waves. I wonder if this has aftertouch. That's the wrong one. And it has low note priority. I don't know if you can change that. I wonder if you can change that else or if it's... Hey, EchoCraft, thanks for dropping in, brother. So if I turn that off, very sing-songy, as Nick Bat would say. I don't know if that's noise. Hey, Mike, how's it going, man? 7:30 in the morning, huh? Well, good morning to you, sir. Yeah, this little UNO Synth is pretty cool. I'm excited to get the software for it, and also I need to spend some more time with the manual. I'm gonna do a produced video on this, showing some of the features and stuff here probably this week. But yeah, I think it's a good value. And like, there's no issues with any of these. I don't know if these are membrane buttons or what you'd call these. Probably. That's kind of 303. Some resonance on that. Be some drive. Let's just try playing that one. Yeah, I mean, it's got its place there, Mike. I think, you know, it definitely doesn't sound like an SEO2 or the Behringer D. Like, it's similar Mini Moog-ish kind of sounding, but not really. I don't know how to explain it. It's definitely, obviously, it's missing a third oscillator, which is going to change the characteristics somewhat. But I think, you know, for $200, it's got a fantastic amount of features on it. The interface is decent. I obviously would prefer more knobs, of course, but for the price, I just can't beat this, man. Yeah, no, they got this filter pretty good though, I think. And that's a big deal. Hey, Copycat, how's it going? That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's definitely, it's got its own character for that filter. Because even if you take that resonance all the way up, like that's max. Filter all the way open, resonance all the way open, we sweep that. Like it gets a little crunchy down there, but and then set some drive. It's not overbearing. It's definitely very safe. Yeah, some of these presets do have a bit of a Kraftwerky kind of sound to them. And some of them are like very 70s-ish, like psychedelic, man. And that's with using the just the built-in delay that's on here. Yeah, it has a built-in delay. That's the only effect I think that's in here. And I think with the sequencer, you can program. Sorry, my computers are going nuts. My phone's going nuts tonight. But I think you can program some parameter changes per step, which is kind of nice. I don't know, guys. It's a pretty impressive little synth here. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's, you know, in build quality. Let's just look at the build here. So it's plastic. It doesn't weigh anything. I bet you if I put this on a scale with the batteries in it, it maybe be like a pound, 2 pounds. I don't know. It's not heavy like at all. Plastic. The knobs are solid though. I mean, if I crank on them here, I can get some wobble on these. And sorry, my connection here is just not good. I need some new cables. These little 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch cables are just no good. Yeah, it's solid. Let's tip it up here and look on the back. So right now I'm on USB power. I can switch it to battery because I've got the batteries in there, and it will do a calibration at startup. Takes a second here. I don't know if I'm supposed to be holding it while it's doing it, but yeah. So then USB. Here's your MIDI in and out for these guys. And then your input output. Now they've kind of, this is very Roland boutique-ish. Your input doesn't actually run through the filter. I think it's just a mix, like on the boutiques, where you can chain them together through the input and get the audio to come through the main output. So that might be worth kind of trying out too and see what that sounds like. There is no speaker built into this, so that's one thing it doesn't have. So obviously, like right now, it's playing. So we've been jamming on this for I don't know, 40 minutes or so, and it's a little warm on the bottom here, like right here, like right where the sticker is. It's a little bit warm right here, but it's not bad at all. It's really not that bad. I kind of want to open this up and see what's on the what its guts look like. That might be fun. So yeah, in your battery compartment here, takes 4 AA's. Comes with a set of batteries, so yeah. So that's the UNO, guys. I'm gonna do, like I said, probably more in-depth kind of review after I've read the manual and stuff. Figure out how to use that step sequencer and arpeggiator a little better, and get to some of the other features that are in here. But I think it's super cool for the money. Definitely worth $200, I'd say. Yep. So, anyways, I think that's probably where we'll leave the session here tonight. Unless you guys have any questions. I mean, again, pretty much what I've talked about is all I know about it until I read the manual some more. But yeah. Oh, power supply. That's a good question there, Mike. So it comes with a USB cable, but it does not have a brick to plug it in. It comes with batteries. But if you use any cell phone, I don't have one laying around here, but if you have a cell phone kind of charger brick thing that you can plug your USB into, that'll work. But it does. So it comes with a cable, but no brick. Hey Kevin, how's it going, sir? Do you have any music you make? Yes, I have lots of music on my website. Just go to marshallarnold.com. It's Marshall with 1 L. Check it out. Also on the YouTube channel here, there's plenty of uploads of some of my tracks that I've made. So, CompuCat's asking how well can it do a classic Moogish bass. There's some basses in here. Let me go back. Let me see if we can plug this in again for a second. We'll just listen to a couple of those for you. Output. I'm sorry, guys. This is the worst cable setup I have right now. I need to get some new cables. It does. It sounds kind of Moogish for sure. Definitely think that's what they were going for. I'm sure you're getting hum from that. I'm sorry. Let's see, what preset are we on? So they had like a decent one for number 2. That's pretty moogie. Oh, did I screw something up? I must have. So filter bank. Get some. Go into our envelopes. Oh, Kevin, I upload new tracks fairly regularly. It's just kind of when I get around to making stuff. I do a lot of live streams. I'll be making stuff usually. Actually, like tonight, I would usually be working on something. But every now and then I'll get a new synth in like this, and I'll kind of show it off a little bit. So yeah, new tracks go up. I don't know. It just kind of depends, because usually if it's something I'm going to release, it has to go through the label. And once it gets to the label and is officially out, then I'll post it to the YouTube channel. So it can be a couple months even after I finish something on the channel that it gets uploaded as a final thing, if that makes sense. So Dascos is asking what this competes with. I would say this is probably a competitor to the Behringer D and the Modul Sculpt, which is crowdfunded digital synth that's going to be like $300. Maybe the Korg Monologue. Probably, so like those kind of synths, like $300 and under. Roughly, I'd say this is going to be a competitor to those. That seems to be based on the price point. And they're all different. They're all great. I think, although the Modul I don't think is out yet. But the Behringer D is nice. This is nice. It's all the digital control is really nice. So you have CC control, which is something that you definitely don't have on the Behringer D. The Korg, I'm not sure because I don't have one of those, but I would imagine it being Korg that there's probably some CC control of like filter cutoff and those types of parameters. So yeah, that'd probably be where I'd put it. All right, gentlemen. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night here. I want to say thank you very much for y'all stopping by. We had plenty of folks in the chat room tonight, which was really cool. So we had Mike, we had Kevin, Dascos, CompuCat. Am I missing anyone? EchoCraft. I think that's what we had tonight. So I appreciate you guys all for stopping by and watching me live. Be sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I do these live streams every Sunday, usually pretty late in the evening, unfortunately, but that's how my schedule works out. And yeah, so I'll be back next weekend. Have a good night, guys.